Hi everyone, I'm here at the Bible reading. I hope you're having a good day. Yesterday we left off where Jesus had been arrested. Today we are going to be reading about Jesus' crucifixion and his burial, and then the guards being, the guards guarding the tomb of Jesus. Okay, so today we're going to be reading Matthew chapter 27 verses 32 through 66, Psalm 34 verses 1 through 10, and Proverbs chapter 9 verses 7 and 8. Can I see that for a sec? That toy. I wanted to show you Gracie's duck. It's really big for her, but she loves him. It's got a little raincoat on. See? She's about Chewy's beak off there. Oh, her whole, here you go. She's looking at it like, what are you doing with my duck? She don't like nobody messing with her toys. If you pick up any one of her toys, she'll come take it from you. Especially if you talk to it, the stuffed animal or whatever, like, oh, you're beautiful. That's Mama's baby. She gets so jealous she'll run up and grab it from you real fast. And even if she don't want to play with something, she'll grab it so you don't have it and then just lay it down. Those are her toys. She don't, growl or anything like that. She's just, those are her toys, isn't it, baby? Oh, I love her so much. Okay, guys, so let's get started with the crucifixion of Jesus. As they were going out, they met a man from Cyrene named Simon, and they forced him to carry the cross of Jesus, because at that time, after all they had put Jesus through, he was too weak to do it. And that's like part of a tree. So that wood's heavy. Big enough piece that they make into a cross to hang a person on. So Jesus was too weak at that time to carry it himself. They came to a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. There, they offered Jesus wine to drink mixed with gall, but after tasting it, he refused to drink it. When they had crucified him, they divided up his clothes by casting lots, and sitting down, they kept watch over him there. Above his head, they placed the written charge against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. And the teachers of the law, when Pilate told them to put that sign above him, above Jesus on his cross, they said, don't say that he is the King of the Jews. Say that he claims to be King of the Jews. But Pilate said, no. What I have written, I have written. And there was also 2 people crucified by Jesus. Jesus was in the middle, and they were thieves on each side. 2 rebels were crucified with him, one on his right and one on his left. Those who passed by hurled insults at him, shaking their heads at Jesus and saying, "You who are going to destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself. Come down from the cross if you are the Son of God." And they thought Jesus was talking about the church, the temple. He's going to tear it down and rebuild it in 3 days. Jesus is talking about his body, because your body is God's temple, okay? So he'll be destroyed, and on the 3rd day, the temple will be raised again. His body, he will be. Okay? They said, in the same way, the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the elders mocked him. He saved others, they said, but he cannot save himself. He's the King of Israel. Let him come down now from the cross, and we will believe in him. He trusts in God. Let God rescue him now, if he wants him. For he said, I am the Son of God. In the same way, the rebels who were crucified with him also heaped insults on him. Now, one of them did, and the other one told them to stop. They said, they're rightly paying for what they've done, but Jesus had done nothing wrong. And Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And Jesus said, today you will be with me in paradise. From noon until 3 in the afternoon, so 3 hours, darkness came over all the land. About 3 in the afternoon, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? When some of those standing there heard this, they said, he's calling Elijah. Immediately, one of them ran and got a sponge. He filled it with wine vinegar, put it on a staff, and offered it to Jesus to drink. The rest said, now leave him alone. Let's see if Elijah comes to save him. And when Jesus had cried out again in a loud voice, he gave up his spirit. He died. And when Jesus had cried out again, he gave up his spirit. At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The temple being the physical church right now. Okay? The earth shook, the rocks split, and the tombs broke open. The bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life. They came out of the tombs after Jesus' resurrection and went into the holy city and appeared to many people. When the centurion and those with him who were guarding Jesus saw the earthquake and all that had happened, they were terrified and exclaimed, surely he was the Son of God. Many women were there, watching from a distance. They had followed Jesus from Galilee to care for his needs. Among them were Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, Jesus' mother, and the mother of Zebedee's sons. As evening approached, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, who had himself become a disciple of Jesus. Going to Pilate, he asked for Jesus' body, and Pilate ordered it be given to him. Joseph took the body, wrapped it in clean linen cloth, and placed it in his own new tomb that he had cut out of the rock. He rolled a big stone in front of the entrance to the tomb and went away. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, Jesus' mother, were sitting there opposite the tomb. Now Joseph he cut the cut the rock into a tomb himself, and nobody had ever laid in it before because it was for him, and he put Jesus in it. The next day, the one after preparation day, the chief priests and the Pharisees went to Pilate. Sir, they said, we remember while he, Jesus, was still alive, that deceiver said, after 3 days I will rise again. So give the order for the tomb to be made secure until the 3rd day. Otherwise his disciples may come and steal the body and tell the people that he has been raised from the dead. This last deception will be worse than the first. Take a guard, Pilate answered. Go make the tomb as secure as you know how. So they went and made the tomb secure by putting a sill on the stone and posting the guard. All right, guys, and see, some books get into telling more in detail and some don't. Like when it said, Jesus, when he died, that happened with the temple and everything. But Okay, they were all three still alive. The ones who were crucified, Jesus and the two thieves. And in order to speed up death, they went and broke the legs of the two guys. But when they got to Jesus, they seen him already dead. So instead of breaking his legs, they took a spear, one of their spears, and jabbed it into the side of Jesus to make sure he was dead, and water and blood came out of him. So, just like it said, not one of his bones will be broken. And it wasn't. So, he was dead. Okay, so that's where we are stopping with the book of Matthew today. And now our Psalm 34, we'll be reading verses 1 through 10 today. Psalm 34 of David, when he pretended to be insane before Abimelech, who drove him away, and he left. I will extol the Lord at all times. His praise will always be on my lips. I will glory in the Lord. Let the afflicted hear and rejoice. Glorify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him, in the Lord. Fear the Lord, you his holy people, for those who fear him lack nothing. The lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. All right, guys. That's our Bible reading for today. I hope it touched your hearts. Please keep Sherman in your prayers. He's not feeling well at all today. He's had a really bad headache and neck pain for the last 2 days, and his stomach's messed up really bad today. He feels miserable. He's really pale. So please pray for him. Please pray for my cousin Jason Dempsey. His health's not doing too well right now. So please pray for him as well. And his mom, my Aunt Pat, she's having heart trouble. Please pray for her. Please pray for Dora Carper, Rhonda Karshner, Jimmy Myers, Abby and Liam, Layla, and her son Anil, Danette Rager, my friend Bonnie Jean, and her dad and sister-in-law and family. Please pray for a guy that lives here in our apartment building, Henry. Please pray for him. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please remember to keep Bridget and Luke and Emma Boggs in your prayers. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.